Here's my backyard. Chris has a hoop up. It's where we learned to play a lot of basketball on this concrete. And learned a lot of other stuff out in those hills. And here's my guest room. It's all kind of babied out. It's very cute. My little niece, who to me looks just like her dad. I love it. All right, time to get up and start the day.
That's your uncle. She's like, wait, who's that?
Look at Cece. Dude, she looks like, to me, like,
Obi, come on.
exactly like
Obi.
you.
Obi.
What's up, Obi? How you doing?
Obi. Come on, buddy.
No, yeah, I had to go to the bathroom, but then I was like, dude, I'm going back to bed.
No, you're good. Anytime someone
Plus,
comes
it's
in
chilly still.
here, it is good. Anytime someone comes in here, he was crying when you came because he didn't see you, but he thinks it's Jade's mom, so he was like crying coming in.
Aw,
Didi.
poor babe.
That's your uncle.
He comes in, he's like, wait a minute.
He's like, wait,
You
you're not Tina.
are not
She
here.
spoils him and like lets him sleep with her.
That's your uncle too, buddy.
What a little babe.
She'll be smiling soon, but she's a little fussy this morning.
She is, her head's like perfect circle.
I know. She's good. She's a good girl. See, I'm almost 8 months old. Big girl.
You'd be like Alexi soon, like walking around.
Dude, I think she's gonna walk next month. Like, she's...
I forget exactly when he started walking, but it's been a while now, and he's still barely a year.
Yeah, because she can hold things in the stand now, but then her little push cart, she can, like, walk with it, but she can't walk by herself.
What a babe.
What a cute little babe. Are you still figuring out? Who is that, huh? You don't remember? You were way little. Now you're a big kid.
Okay. I've slept in long enough. Time to explore the house. So, old school projects and stuff like that. Me and Uncle Christo. Me. Uncle Christo. Me. Uncle Christo. Me. He's already up and he's dealing with Cece right now, putting her down for a nap. Here's the house. As you guys remember, it's my grandpa, or Papu Steve, and Grandma Irene, Yaya Irene. There's your Yaya or my mom. Bunch of pictures of me, my dad, as a Boy Scout, Greek day. There's our dog, me, us again. Look, we used to get dressed up for church just like you guys. Easter, piano recital, playing down at the pond. What else? Star Wars, Monopoly. There's Uncle Christo. Oh, there's some pictures of you guys in them. You guys. Something I wrote about my dad in '97. Now some pictures of Cece on the wall. In the kitchen. Let's see. Where else are we going? Where else are we going? The front room. Here's a bunch of trophies and stuff. Pictures. This is where Me and Grandpa and Uncle Christo used to get down all the time playing pool. What else? There you go. There's us in our basketball days. Let's see. There's me. Anyway. Front. Let's see. Let's go out the back because we'll go out the front later. Put my shoes on. Go for a little walk, but so here's the deck. Remember, this house used to not be here. It was just a field, but that happens. So I had this all set up as a vineyard, but it's a little overgrown now. Could use a good little weed whackage. I don't know that I'm here for that this time though. Anyway, let's find some food. Okay, let's go, I don't know, maybe for a little walk. Then I'll go get some food. Let's see. Now I'm gonna show Mom our yard because we did a lot of work here in October. So we trimmed basically all that back, all the way. Apparently I never finished that little job right there, but okay. So we got clover growing, some weed. I just gotta, maybe tomorrow I'm just gonna weed whack. This is still good. It could get clipped a little bit. This is cleaned up good, but it could be cleaned up better. See, listen, same exact birds. Hear them? Anyway, most of these houses were not here growing up. Some of them were. But, yeah. I know. I'm gonna go get some food. And then, I'll be back. Cece will be done with her nap, and then me and Chris will go for a walk. Now, back in the day, oh, getting a call. Let's see. So the end of the street didn't have all these houses, but it's still the fun part back here. See, for Felicia asked me, is it ever green? This is the time of year it's green. Climbing that big hill right there, somewhere around the back near the top is where Uncle Christo stepped right over a rattlesnake, and I was right there too. This is the senior center. I remember when they built that. It's where our church is now, but it's not really the church I grew up. Well, it's the church body I grew up going to, but it's not the building. This big tree, you'll see its ugly face, is where I took some of my senior pictures in front of. Whoa, that was quick. Oh well. This is where all the 4-H kids, raise their hogs and their goats and their heifers and all their stuff. everything in the area happened. If you were teaching a Pilates class, if you were doing a Christmas extravaganza, or if you were doing church, it happened here. If that's for sale, I'd buy it. There's another one. Now this is Tyler's old house. This is where he grew up. His dad's old red Ford Ranger still in the driveway. I'm gonna go by and see his mom later today. Here's where I should have bought one of these condos back when they were starting to build these. But I was like probably 20 or 22. So my first job was up where that kind of dozer is, up there on the hill. It was what we called the country store, which was essentially not quite a liquor store, but they had everything. If you needed, you know, lures or night crawlers for fishing, it was there. If you needed beer for the lake, it was there. Well, I missed the park. We'll see it. We'll see how full this lake is. This is my first look at it. No, it's not going to be that full. But we used to going too fast by fish cleaning station. You can put your RV right there. So our buddy had a dock like right down there, kind of where that white one is now. And it was way higher. You can see it go up to maybe that tree. Just be there all day, every day. Get off school in the summer, get off work. They changed all this driving, so I don't know where that can go now. It used to be able to go down there. And I think they closed a lot of it off. So much for open and free and all that stuff. But you can see it goes way back. It goes about 10 miles back there. I might just park, actually. Okay. So what's funny is you'd have friends and stuff that come down here and everything. You play with them sometimes, but we never really hung out in this cove. Not that much. It was all kind of over there or farther out, but and it's low. You can see the typical water line. So in my opinion, they get more than enough rain, but the state does what the state does. Because this is essentially a reservoir. Just missed a fish jump. So back in the day, oh, there's a duck like this in the spring and the fall. My dad would wake us up at like 2 in the morning, and he had this little troller with a little motor, and sometimes we'd use the oars, and he'd take us into these coves, and we would hunt for catfish at like 4 in the morning. And we'd catch buckets of them and bring them back, and he would always fry them, clean them up and fry them, and we'd eat tons of catfish. Bass too, but catfish was where you'd find them in these coves at like 4 in the morning. Also, see that blue car is down the launching ramp. I remember years where there was so much water that this asphalt was covered in water, and you'd maybe see some of those stones poking up out of the water. There was that much here. Oh, look, that guy's fishing. So instead of renting a park, people just come down to these benches and have a birthday party for their kids. Okay, so none of this existed when I was growing up here. They just started building this maybe like a couple years after I left to college. Like, this road didn't even exist. Because we used to go like, I don't know, half an hour to school on like all these country roads. There's a school right here, and I'm so old, it's named Cappy Culver Elementary. Cappy Culver is like this iconic, legendary, you know, like how they name stuff Washington and everything. Well, Cappy Culver was my 6th grade teacher, so that's how old I am now. And this market here, I mean, this changes everything. They got a little baby supermarket here and a gas station. I mean, that was a fantasy when I was growing up. You had to go half an hour into town for any of that stuff. Here's a school, so Tyler's kids go here to this school. And then same district as the one I grew up in now, which is awesome. There's a Sinclair gas station. They got a store, so it's really moving up. Man, they got everything here. Now this is where it's at. This is what my mom used to stuff for us as kids, and it is bomb.
Already?
Oh yeah, dude, this is my guy.
Yeah. What's up, dude? What's up, brother? How you doing?
Oh, good.
Good to see you.
Going for a ride in the cop car.
Yep.
Boom.
Dominic's rolling.
Oh. Wait for the traffic. It's heavy traffic in this area. I don't think I've ever actually gone below the dam. Here's the dam. The dam.
There's the damn dam.
Love it.
Pretty cool.
It's cold water still though, I bet, huh?
Oh yeah, it's like probably.
Because that's cool stuff. So anyway, Layla and Fisher are probably the coolest people
Ever. I've never met anyone better than them. I mean, they're such great hearts, good women, good mothers.
Dude, I want to go out on it so bad, but I know it's cold.
It is cold, but it's gorgeous right now.
Dude, it is beautiful and green.
Lucy and Denzel would love it right now. It's all green. All the kids would.
I don't know, dude. I had to kind of secure a nice place and everything for my mom to come with us, but I'm gonna buy something out here.
You should. Just to have like, you know, an Airbnb and then like lock it for a month, a year or something.
I have to. Wow. Why? So you were saying ag. Is it just more and more wineries and more freaking cabbage growers and stuff? Or is it...
Well, Salinas Valley, I mean, it's the lettuce capital of the world. So even in Colorado, I bet when you buy your...
You guys remember this? This was the weight of our Airbnb.
We'll get out.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch right there. See, this is the spot to like come and
Yeah, we fish down here quite a bit with the boys.
Below the dam.
Morro Bay Medical Aid 9560.
That's terrible.
Hilarious, dude.
Hey, they're pretty good size too.
Yeah. So in here you'll have carp, catfish, crappie, white bass, spotted bass, and largemouth. You get a little bit of everything in here, but what you're gonna see on top right here, these are all carp, of course.
Why do I always think this was like just some guy's like property, like living down here?
Oh, there's a few actual, because you were probably right. There's property out here. You get, you gotta get on that rock and check all this fish out. See, that's a bass right there coming towards you.
Nice. Man, I do miss it out here big time. Dermal. We just have like sitting, well, just the lake. This kind of got a river feel.
Yeah.
Maybe because it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've literally never gone down here. Yeah.
So that pump right there will pump water out of this river, basically, shoot it up to the water tanks that are way up that hill, and then gravity feeds down to the resort and supplies the entire Lake Nascimento Resort with water. Same thing with Heritage down there. They have a pump down here, and that's where Heritage Ranch gets their water from.
Really?
Yeah, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is like glass. Oh no. Now these are my kind of roads. Look, Trump's in the window of that house that had the Trump 24 flag last time we were here. Now it's down, but Trump's living there in the window. There's the tree we trimmed. It's actually looking great. What are you doing?
Look at that little girl.
You'll fit just with Alexi.
Look at you. She's just right behind him.
She is a crazy. I'm probably burning the pan right now. All right, let me. All right. Little girl.
I know.
Look at this little girl.
She's a happy kid.
Okay, meanwhile, time to break into my mom's car. So, I don't know if I can do this while filming, but see a little lock thing right here? That means there's a thing. So the problem is, this is a keyless entry. I mean, it drives with a key, but it's keyless entry. Either this fob or if the fob battery was dead and the car battery was good, this would light up, right? And then I could do that and get in. This is telling me the car battery is dead. So great, just jump or change the battery. Well, it can't do that because I can't get into the car. So genius design there. Therefore, I can't open the hood. But this should get me in. So I'm gonna just put this down, I think. And I should, hold on, I need two hands. Okay, so took a little doing, but I put this up in here, unlocked it, and slid that back. And this comes out. Now this should open it. Oh, get up off the ground. And this should give me access to the car. Bada boom, bada bing, baby. Okay, I'm gonna go meet. Oh, you hear that? You probably can't hear it on camera. Bees galore. Bees galore. They love these. That's why I kind of can't wait to get some bees. So I played with bees all day long growing up. I've been stung a million times, that's for sure. But anyway, okay. So we're going out the back. And yeah, we're gonna go find this kid. Oh. See, so this is basically my backyard. There's the giant beer can, we used to call it, because I thought it looked like a rusty beer can. Which probably says more about the lake culture that I grew up around than anything else, but here's the Swing Glory you guys were on the other day. So we got the car open. Now we're gonna try to jump it, but I'm gonna go see him first. Okay. Yeah. None of these houses were here. It was just fields. So this hill right here, Cool Runnings came out. And I don't know if it was my family, one of the families in the neighborhood got a new refrigerator. And so we thought we were gonna be Jamaican bobsled team. And see, all this is cut, but it was more like this. And I think it was drier, so it kind of bent and slid easier. And we slid all the way down here, Jamaican bobsled team. And then I think we ran at the end. We ran into this barbed wire fence. And for a while we were stuck against it. Like, we didn't get hit, but just the entrance was covered by a barbed wire fence. And we were like, oh, how do we get out, guys? But that was a blast. Anyway, this is a shortcut. This is the end of my street. Shortcut to back to where Tyler lives now, but the rec barn. But you can see Chris in the distance coming with Obi. Dude, I hear more bees right now than I remember hearing in the last 10 years. But this was pretty normal back in the day. It's a really familiar sound that I just don't hear very often anymore. Obi. Uh-oh, here he comes. Oh, he didn't jump. Whoa, he almost got the nice. The Obster. You coming back?
I never even really gave you a hug. How's Susie?
Oh, I love you.
I love you, dude. How you doing?
Good. This fence is legit.
You haven't been on a walk right here since when you came back?
Not back here. Like,
We should bring the kids back here. But,
I went the other way, like towards the rec barn.
yeah, I don't know when they put that up, but I was there before we came back.
This is, well, you're right, because I've seen it, like, from far away, but I haven't really been up on it. Like, you're not climbing that fence.
No.
You're not climbing that fence.
I don't feel like doing that right now.
Yeah, that's the way I took the kids.
That way?
Well, behind, like,
Oh yeah, that was good. I mean,
Vanessa's house.
I was talking about right here to go up here again.
Oh, straight up? Yeah, I don't feel like doing that.
That's what me and Jay did. We used to do, but
No, we never even come back here. We used to go the other way with the little babes.
yeah, this is cool. You can go all the way back up here, and then you can go out by the top of it.
Beautiful.
No one's been on it in a while.
Oh, yeah. Getting closer to it.
You hear me? We can't walk to the beer can. We're gonna come back in a minute.
We got here.
So remember the little thing underneath that we both saw? Like we saw, I think when we looked at it, like on the,
There it is.
with a little spot for the key.
So,
You can just stick
this
the little
is
small device in there.
where we grew up. Pretty much coming and doing this every day.
So he opened the door and
Building tree forts and climbing up to the top of this thing. And going in the lake, exploring all those hills all up in there. So, yeah.
he's not the greatest train when it comes to great training. I wish.
Oh, dude, is that a pool?
Yeah.
It's the one thing I gotta build a pool at our place. Whatever, dude.
And again, like, I don't care at all. Chill.
That is one old
I know.
40-year-old mailbox right there. What do they want, huh? My kids are funny because I told them about laying down and having them try to come get you. And so they haven't had much luck with it, but they don't really come down
They don't really come down, I feel like, in
there.
yeah.
Like here, like
They'll get lower, but
here they're way more,
ballsy, I guess.
I don't know, closer. Ooh, these are fancy terminal covers. So this is my rental car. This isn't shit. Anyway, we are going to Frankenstein. Power from the living
Right, just that.
into power, or to power the dead. Anyway, my lovely assistant, Black Fabio. No. Anyway,
I got that forever.
you used to hate that.
What can I see?
So, the plus. So that's
on it.
supposed to- There you go. Yeah, it's just on the little plastic deal. You do that, and oh, of course, it's like, who the heck makes it so they're back 20 feet back behind there? Like, who makes these cars? It's back under there. How would you ever get it under there? I'm gonna make it happen, but wow. Okay, that one's running and this one's running. While I went to the bathroom to get a drink, Chris tested it out. and she started up like a beaut. So, oh, I don't want to hit that bush. Ah! This driveway, man. If Chris and Jade weren't so tight in here. Well, that happened. Okay. So, got this off the hill. Now me and Chris are gonna just take that one for a little spin around the lake. We're not gonna turn it off so that we don't strand ourselves. And then we'll see. All right, test driving Yaya's car. Uncle Christo's driving. She feels smooth, the brakes sound smooth, the tires are fine. We should probably maybe just air them up a little bit, but if they wanted to go flat, they would have been gone flat. And ooh, that cloud might have some rain in it. Down here is Ron used to live down here. Blah, blah, blah. I know I'm missing everybody. Anyway, we're just test driving the car. Seems to drive pretty nice. I could think of worse places to take it for a test drive. Dude, this spot right here.
Used to be nice.
We used to be down here all day. I can't believe though, because that, yeah,
That's
was
super
all
shallow.
covered with water.
Yeah, it
So shallow, you can see it.
used to be high all the time.
That's gonna be Jesse this summer. Boom. Farmer Jones mowed that whole hill.
No problem.
There's our old church when we were like little kids.
We're gonna actually try to go back there just to see what it's about.
Oh yeah, you're gonna start going
We're
there?
just gonna go check it out because we want to go. We've been wanting to go, but like, it's just been a lot with the baby. But now she's a little older, we can go.
You gotta go, dude. I'm gonna go to the, whatever, the one at the senior center this Sunday.
No, nice.
There's Trump.
Yeah, he's always out in the stoop.
Trump's watching you.
He's giving a little thumbs up, I think.
So, obviously a little bit of a weed problem, but when I was a kid, I used to imagine these were swords. And we pick them off and fight with them. Anyway,
That's not my foot.
you have to do one shot to show the kids where we were playing. Uncle Christo for the win.
Oh,
Almost.
No. All right, one more.
Oh no.
Now I have to make it before I leave.
See, this is where we would come play, although they redid it and it's way nicer.
I can't make anything.
Oh no, I'll have to just edit all of this out later.
Cut. Oh, I can't shoot, man. I haven't made my last basket. Oh. Oh my gosh, dude, what happened?
So you're tired now? Got it. Boom.
First shot, guys.
Yeah, the first shot.
First shot. I have to face this way, I can't see.
Where are we at?
Maybe it's more. I know it's
Oh,
always-
right here.
Oh, there we go.
Pam Dom Chris. You know where Steve's is at?
Steve's
Somewhere.
it's literally right here somewhere. There. There's two of them.
Steve Decker. Tyler. Rory, Tyler, Layla, and Garrett. Wow. Huh. I know, Obi. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm pissed because I always screw up the TV upstairs.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. I can never get it to go back on again.
I'll
Who are
get
you
it
looking
going.
at?
Huh?
Who are you looking at?
Oh, I'm just filming you.
I thought you were filming me, but I didn't want to.
I'm filming this whole trip for the kids.
Yeah. Hi, kiddos. How you doing?
You'll see him in a couple days.
I'm looking forward to it.
Next week. Okay.
You're funny. They don't care to look at this stuff, do they?
Yeah, they actually love it.
They actually love
They love it. Did they see Yoda climbing on Uncle Christo? Did they see Grandpa Jesse doing billboards?
Say it over and over again, Chris. I'm Johnny. We've been here.
I know.
I know. It's you the one that wants to see it.
I know. Or where I learned to... I know. Let's see, who else? That's me as a baby. Papu, Steve, and...
Running again.
Ooh, I think that is Kane, actually. So,
Johnny, I'm over here with the big.
so just so the kids see, they got track stars in their blood.
Chris, Tommy, are you sure the kids haven't already seen this? They'll say, oh my gosh, this is boring.
Maybe.
I can't believe I
I have decided I would like to go into town and get a new battery, because I can just tell this guy, I can test it and I can trickle chart, I can whatever. It's gonna be no good. So, especially for that trip, we're doing this. So here's the road I was coming home on last night, but you couldn't see it. They call this Hell Hill. Really's never really bothered me unless it's icy and then kind of coming over this little incline. But if someone's gonna have an accident, this seems to be where it happens. Unfortunately, a few years ago, a good friend of mine from high school, his mom died right here on this spot. And another friend of mine, Tyler, was the first responder that found her. So, I mean, it's kind of a sobering spot, but in reality, this is just one of the most beautiful drives, especially right now when it's so green. I love it, but it's like swimming in the ocean, you know? You gotta respect the curves, you gotta respect the blind spots, you gotta respect your speed, you gotta respect, just like that, people coming around this blind curve. And if you're messing around, if you're not paying attention, if you're texting, which of course we couldn't text back when I was growing up here, it didn't exist. If you, God help you if you're drinking, it's just not going to be a good day. But if you respect it and you understand it, man, these roads are fun to drive. And So it takes about 20 minutes of these to get into town. And that's how I grew up. Funny, it came up today. I don't know why she brought it up. We were talking about living out here. And my mom is like, well, you know, this wasn't my idea to come out here. This was always what your dad wanted. I wanted to stay in the city. And I was like, Mom, this was by far the best decision Dad's ever made. Should have videoed when I first got in, but here's like the main drag, say like North Avenue, but for Paso. And we don't have a main street, we have more of like a town square. And down there is the town square. There's our clock tower and everything, the library and stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, so you know who that is? I'm hanging out at Aaron and Keith's house. Yeah, love you guys. See you later. So I'm heading home for the evening. However, I'm gonna just show you our little downtown square, all lit up. It is really fun to come out here and have a drink and see the shops. So this up here, there's that clock tower that I did that little mini documentary on. Yeah, it's kind of nice. This is where we had the Pioneer Day parade with all you kids, and had a blast. As Mom can attest, there is one temptation that I must give into whenever I come home, and that is Jack. Strange. I've driven back home in the dark, I don't know, thousands of times. And I've seen many animals, but tonight I've seen two what look like almost weasels scurrying away from my headlights as I drive in. Not quite large enough to be foxes, too streamlined to be possums. I don't know, like weasels. Anyway, I'm back to Heritage Ranch.